Hey guys, ZenzoSS100 here. Welcome back to another episode of Recreating Decked Out. Today, I'm actually a bit excited even if the video might be a little bit shorter than usual. It's not I hope it reaches a past 10-minute mark, but if the module is small enough and all, and if we make a lot of progress with some short commands, well, what do you gotta do, right? So, let's get straight into it, I guess. So the first thing I actually want to talk about is the support that you guys have been giving to literally the entire series, because ever since I uploaded the series, like, my goodness, everything has been going so well for this series. I hope you guys check on the older videos. It's up on the iCards on the upper right. So like if you want to see other series like Geeky Commands or maybe Nether Forever, which I am actually really thinking about whether or not I want to continue, because like 1.16 it's kind of already old. I mean, like, how many months has it been since it was released? It was released in June, so it's like July, August, September, October, November. So more or less is like 5 months old. So like everybody has explored the ins and outs of the update. So like I don't think there's a need for me to even continue the series. So I don't know. I'm really contemplating that. And for Nether Forever, I mean for Geeky Commands, well, um come on guys. Those are like other modules not related to Decked Out. So if you want to see some creative ideas that I've had with command blocks, you should check that series out. So let's go back to Decked Out. This module right here, this is actually going to be connected to over in the starting area, which I have not touched at all in a long time. But basically, yeah, same set block. So it's like almost everything. You got the stealth setup and the Ravager setup. Same thing, same thing, same thing. It's just gonna, haha. So we have an execute at E type armor stand named used. So you could kinda get from the previous episode what's happening for this episode, wherein you have used armor stands already, so they're all here. So let's just imagine we have used. We'll even test it out because I've tested if it works and it works. So like, yeah. So we have an execute command that says at E type armor stand named used and then the coordinates. And then we have a same principle as the previous episode, which is summon armor stand, but this time it's named stealth to above. So like, and then finally we have the kill armor stand. So basically, to sum it all up, basically the entire module that is over here is gonna be the reset system, wherein everything that happens after you exit the dungeon, because I know that we should have started like with the other cards, which are already done. All the other cards are already in the system. It's just the spawn spaces that I haven't done because my goodness, do you guys know how much time I have to put into just placing spawn spaces and remembering which spawn spaces are being used? Like, it takes time. It takes a lot of time. So basically, what happens is when you're finished with the dungeon, there's gonna be a separate module here. This is for your cards. You place your cards, and then this command block summons the Ravagers. Then I will have another few sets of command blocks, probably later, that will send those cards all the way to here, which is the card sorting system, which we've had in episode 3. So here we have it. It's long, it's huge, it's large, and we have empty command blocks. So basically, these 3 cards are the only ones left that I don't have. And then we have the ending of the Hopper line. So what we can do is when you start, everything sets into action over here. But the door has to be closed. Why? Because you need to wait for all your cards to have been finished before the door opens. So what I'm thinking is we have a way to detect that. So we'll be touching this module again soon. So that's the start. So you do your run, everything. So like, let's explore the dungeon again because I miss running through here. So let's say I'm going this way. And ooh, clank. So let's say this activated my clank and it went up. And ooh, more clank. And then I have to find my way all the way through this maze to, let's say, over in this area where I find my loot. So I just boop my loot and then I have to go out. What happens when you go out is the entire reset system. Because what will happen is you have to clear out all your scoreboards, all of your cards have to go back to you. So that is basically this reset module, or at least this area right here where I've marked out for reset. And it starts, of course, with the stealth, because that's the first scoreboard objective that we need to clear, because um it has the most like armor stand stuff with it. So there is that. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're gonna try and copy this type of module, but I think we can just do a chain command. I know that it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be like a really long command, but it doesn't matter. So what we are going to do is we are going to add a chain command, and we're gonna have to reset all of our scoreboard commands. So that's gonna be scoreboard, players, at P, and then give the string of your objective, which my objective, I am going to clear stealth first. Stealth, since that is the first one that we did. So stealth. Wait, hold on. What happened to that syntax? Slash scoreboard. The best way to check your syntax is you just go here. So objectives, players reset. Ooh, okay. So that means it's players at P reset stealth. And the best way to test that out is you get your redstone block. You just get it. And so we have stealth on the right side. It's obviously going to be zoomed in the video, but boop. Ooh, we have a flaw. Is it because it's not a chain? Yeah, I'm guessing it's because it's... Ooh, syntax error. Ooh. Hold on. Is it because it has to be reset at P? Reset at P stealth. This is actually really good. Seeing the flaws in the video, I like that. Boom. Aha! So that's basically what the reset is. And then we're just gonna have a long line of commands that say that syntax. Keep that in mind. This syntax right here. And just make sure you have the objective already placed. So all the objectives. Soul Seeker. So we have stealth, loot finder, resistance, and soul seeker, and rage. So we can even have another set of 3, which I'm actually thinking about. So rage gives you strength, loot finder gives you more loot, and resistance gives you obviously the resistance. So I'm thinking about, we already replaced beast sense with rage, because if you can't sense where they are, at least you gotta have a fighting chance. So that's what rage is basically. And that's gonna be over in this area, which I do have to extend like more modules here. And yeah, that's basically what the reset system is. So let's figure out how we're going to apply it to the beginning. So in the beginning, we have ourselves, let's at least design it so that we all know how it's gonna go. So we need to go here, bricks, here you go, polished blackstone. because I like the aesthetic. So we got 1, 2, 3. Let's just hypothetically, if this is the actual setup, which I doubt it's gonna stay as this kind of setup, but you'll never know. You'll never know. So basically, we have another command block system right here. What's gonna happen is the same as this command block. It's going to set block at a specific coordinate redstone block, and then I'm gonna have to clone maybe yeah, right here. I'm gonna have to clone whatever block is right here. I'm gonna have to clone whatever block is right here, which is obviously gonna be a shulker box. To over here. Which means that we'll also be editing everything in this area. Yay! So let's do that right now. So we have ourselves we need a button. So you better familiarize yourselves with like the places of where redstone components go. So we have that button that'll obviously work, and then what we can do is we're going to set block, and then the coordinates, and then redstone block, and then we're going to add another command block right over here. Again, remember settings, chain, always active. And then we're going to just keep on making sure that everything goes smoothly. So we're basically going to start with the start-stop system of the entirety of the game before we move on to other mechanics, because I don't know if you guys actually saw it, but well, yeah, we have this area right now. That's new. And that is in relation to what I said in the last episode about this yellow line right here. If you want to know about that, go watch that episode. I don't want to spoil anything. So let's just say that was also a new addition to Decked Out before it ended. And I'm going to make sure that I have that done as well. So basically, woo, we have a new area, which, who knows? I might want to do more and more areas. if I ever feel like I want to do more areas, I will do more areas. That's how it goes, cuz I'm motivated. Where is the iron block? There you go. Aha. So, let's say we have that. And then for this area, we're going to have another chain always active command. But this time, for this one, it's going to have to teleport whatever is in this block over to the top of the sorting system, which I think okay, so we have a hopper here. I feel like this will be safe. And then, oh, hold on. That means that we're going to have to set block another block, which is that block in specific, to air. So we have 3 command blocks for the reset, 2 command blocks for the setup. So yeah, I'll get back to you guys when that's all done so we can test it out. Ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves our system right here. It looks like this. And this is our sample deck. So we have Soul Seeker 2 cards of those, and then Stealth 3, Resistance 3, and Rage 3. I know, kinda OP, but I'm the admin, so that's fine. So we have that, and we plop it in, see if it works. So block placed, and 1 block cloned. Sweet. So now if we go in, we should see that there are Ravagers. Oh, there are Ravagers. So that means it works. And are our cards working? Is it getting cloned? Oh, wrong block. So that means that weird. Does that mean that my syntax was wrong? I'm guessing I put 6 instead of 5. No, wrong. Yeah, I did put 6 instead of 5. Remember, guys, get your coordinates right. It's supposed to be 5, 64, negative 33, 5, 64. And then Lesson number 1, always make sure that you know the coordinates of every single block that you're tackling because it'll save you. So that should fix it. We can have 8 Ravagers, it's fine. Boom. So hopefully the block is placed again. Yep. And then hopefully one block cloned again. And this time it's right. There should be 8 Ravagers now. Oh, that's a lot of Ravagers. Just imagine having that in survival, my dudes. And so now we have... So at least we know the system works because our shulker box is right there. And we have 3 stealth points if we do... Long story short, I couldn't find the exact command that we needed. So yeah. Well, we can't check our scoreboard objectives. All we can say is that it works. That's for sure. So if we check here... There you go. So it works. So where does it go? It should go here. There you go. So it's stuck here. That means that there's one block missing here, which is the empty shulker box. So let's imagine we have our empty shulker box. There you go. So that's the shulker box right there. It should be empty. So that means that we have to summon or clone an empty shulker box. What happens if I reset everything? Actually, if I reset everything, all the Ravagers should die, but I haven't set that yet, so boom! It works. That basically ends the entire game, because it resets all objectives. That's basically what it is, because as you can see, my stealth is gone, so that means all of my other objectives should be gone as well, which is obviously that's not the case. And boom! It works. But of course, since none of our stealth was used, it doesn't work. So yeah, that's basically it. The reset system is basically that simple. All of these Ravagers should die, and that should be with this button, which now we can replace with a command block. And yet again, another case of me forgetting my coordinates. So yeah. Remember guys, I've had this mistake done so many times in this video already. There you go. That should kill all the Ravagers. As you can see, no more Ravagers. So yeah, next episode, we'll be doing Loot Finder and probably also Soul Seeker. But more on Loot Finder because Loot Finder will be very interesting with this area right here and probably some area at the back because... My goodness, is this module gonna be extravagantly large, so it might take a little bit more time than usual for me to get the next episode out. So yeah, if you guys like this video, leave a like. Come on, guys, leave a like. And if you guys want to see more videos like this related to Minecraft command blocks, do leave suggestions for me to do in Geeky Commands. 1, 2, consider subscribing because, of course, you guys want to see my content, right? So consider subscribing. And then if you guys want to see updates, follow me on Twitter because I do post a lot of tweets from time to time about videos. And fleets, weird update from Twitter, but it exists. So if you want to see random stuff, go follow me on Twitter. Link is in the description. And if you want to see other videos, League of Legends Wild Rift, I have a video that just came out yesterday. And I hope that you guys learn a bit of something from that video, even if it's a loss. And even if we were defeated that game, I hope that you guys learned something from that game either way. And even though that one lesson could be I'm trash at the game, because I always have been. So, yeah, other than that, I've been EnzoS100, signing off.